All right, everybody, it's your boy Gene out here at the range with the Derya DY12Y. What you just saw there was some of the shooting that I did today with the Shorty shotgun. Before I get into talking about some of the heights, length, weights, and features and my thoughts of the gun, as always, I want to invite you to know Jesus Christ as your Savior. If you do not, if you're unsure, let's settle that matter today. Today is the day of salvation. Don't wait any longer. Reach out to us in the comment section or at gsquaredtactical@gmail.com and allow us to share the great news of the gospel of Jesus Christ. You can also support Amanda and I over on Patreon by clicking on the link in the right hand corner of the screen. I think most people know what they can do once they get over there. As little as $5 a month, and it can be up to whatever you want to donate per month. It is reoccurring until you cancel. If you don't like the idea of that, you can go over to the website by also clicking in the right hand corner of the screen at gsquaredtactical.com, and you can pick up some merchandise, or you can click on the three lines in the left hand corner of the screen. When it pops down, click at the very bottom on support the channel, pick a tier, wipe out what's in the box, and put in there what you would like to donate. It is a one-time monetary donation, and it will all go back into the channel. Okay, so before I get started, I want to say what I have said about Derya so many times before. If you've watched the channel for any length of time, you know how they do things, and I think they do it the right way. So rather than just picking one up off the assembly line and sending it out to YouTubers, or me anyway, they allow me to go to a local FFL of my choosing, not order it online or nothing like that. It has to be a local FFL of my choosing. I get to go in the store, cherry pick that thing right off the shelf. If they don't have it, allow them to order it through whoever they get it through, Lipsky, Sports South, whatever, and support my local gun shop. And you know that means a lot to me as a local business owner, a small business owner, to be able to support them. Once I get it from them, they reimburse me the entire amount, tax included, right then and there before I ever say a word about the firearm. Okay, once I do the review, they allow me $100 reimbursement in ammunition. Okay, and so no one can say, hey, they cherry picked one off the assembly line, polished it up perfectly for you so it would work great for your review. No, that's not true. I got to go pick it up off the shelf just like you might. Before I start talking about all the other stuff on this gun, I want to talk about what I added to it. Two items I added to it that you see on here. One of them would be the buffer tube, and the other would be the SB brace, adjustable brace. Okay, it did just come with a standard buffer tube. I was not interested in being javelined in my shoulder while reviewing this 12 gauge, so I put a different buffer tube on there, and I also put the SB brace. It did come with the tool to take that buffer tube off. Very, very easy and simple to replace. This sling attachment was already on there, and it did come in the box with this sling. The charging handle is ambi, so you can just pop it right out, pop it right back in, left or right. So ambi charging handle. Does have a ambi AR style safety on it, and the mag release is not ambi. Does have a AR style grip on here. I did put a mag pull grip on there just to see what it would feel like. I preferred the grip that came with it. Very rubbery, very textury, if you will, if that's even a word. I just preferred it to help absorb the recoil, and it just felt as though I had a better purchase on the firearm. What you see here is a compensator that they sent me. It did not come with the gun. If I can figure out how to install it, maybe I'll do a video showing that. And I'll also do a review on the compensator, let you know if it makes a difference, if it helps at all. Again, like I said, it did come with the sling. Come with two 10-round magazines and a 5-round magazine. My Tokarev shotgun has the same magazines. I'm pretty sure it's the VR80 type magazines, which means it could take the 21-round drum mag. It did not have the carrying handle / rear sight on there when I got it out of the bag, but it was included in the box. I like the look of that. I added it up there. Rear sight, adjustable for windage and elevation. It did come with two polymer front and rear flip up sights if you want to do that. If you prefer to do that and put a red dot on there, you can do that as well. Did come with a left and a right side offset mount if you wanted to put, like, I don't know, for whatever reason you wanted to put a little red dot on there, maybe a laser, a flashlight is what I would probably do with it. I actually used it on the left side of the gun is a little bit of a thumb rest, okay? Come in a very nice bag. As I said, you do get the tool and you do get a set of earplugs there. And the bag is not a cheap bag. Very, very well made bag. On the outside, it has a place for all your accessories, netted zip up packages, areas in there. Sorry, got a little tongue tied. And you can put your magazines in there. And then on the inside, it has a divider, straps to strap your firearm down to protect it so that it does not get damaged in transportation. Very good bag. Another important point is that it's made right here in America. I am to understand that everything here is made in America except for the magazines in the bag, okay? Right in Jacksonville, Florida, in a facility that they built down there. I think this might actually be the first shotgun that they've built in that facility, all right? And you can tell it just seems to be very, very well made. Manages the recoil very well. I put 100 rounds through this gun today. They say that it needs a 100 to 200 round break-in period with high brass. That was not my experience. I started out as a rebel IM with the 1290 foot per second Winchester Super X, which can be problematic sometimes. I put 50 rounds of that without incident. Fiocchi 2 3/4. 1350 foot per second, again without incident, and then some Monarch high velocity or high brass 1550 3-inch through there, again without incident. And the biggest surprise to me today is I procrastinated for about 2 days reviewing this because I wasn't feeling well and I thought it was going to beat the crap out of me, but it did not. It handles the recoil like a boss. I have not put any slugs through there, you know, buckshot or anything like that, but I will do that. But so far, it's handled the recoil like a boss, no problems whatsoever. So let's go over some of the specs of the gun. I know you guys like to hear that stuff. Again, 2 3/4, 3-inch. Barrel length is 11-inch. Overall length is 30 inches. Overall width is 4 inches. The overall height is 9.5 inches. The weight is 6.5, unloaded 6.5 pounds, so very lightweight. 5 10-round magazines compatible with the 21-round drum magazine, and also compatible with all the other DY12 series shotguns, which they make quite a few shotguns apparently, I just learned. All right, so the upper and lower receiver is forged with 7075 T6 aircraft grade aluminum, which again is, you know, lightweight, corrosion resistant. The barrel is steel, smooth bore with threading, treated for durability on the aluminum parts, and black melanite on the steel parts. I really like a melanite finish, okay? Very hard finish. Handguard is 6061 aluminum with M-LOK slots. As I already mentioned, AR type controls, flip up sights I already mentioned, chokes, slug standard. Let's see, buffer, it has the buffer bolt recoil reduction system, adjustable to tune for different ammo types, and the felt recoil. I think it's tuned fine for what I was using it for today. Okay, heavy piston option for lighter loads, compatible with most suppressors thanks to the threaded barrel design. Okay, and so the two questions that me putting a short up that people have already asked, one of them I can answer, one of them I can't answer yet. One of them is, how much does it cost? Well, sit down. I will remind you to sit down before I tell you. The MSRP on this gun is $1,549. Now, come on, come back to me. You can buy it anywhere from $900 to $1,200 depending on where you go, okay? And it probably will come down a little bit more than that. But try to remember, not only did it perform very well today, has a bunch of features on the gun, comes with a nice bag and all of that stuff, but it's made right here in America. And as much as people complain about people buying things made in Turkey, if they come over here and they make their products here, it's going to cost them more to do that. So try to remember that. You can probably pick it up for somewhere around 900 bucks, okay? That's what the FFL I picked it up from charged me. And, well, how long is it going to hold up? Well, I don't know. I can't, my shoulder ain't going to hold up to that many rounds in one sitting, okay? It's going to take some time. I want to put some slugs. I want to put some turkey shot. I want to put some buckshot. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take time to do that. So I don't know. Probably going to try to put about 500 rounds through it before I clean it. That is going to take time, okay? And I will try my best to do that, but I can't speak to how long it's going to hold up. But just from my experience today, looking through the gun, looking through the internals, seeing what it's made of, I have no reason to believe it won't hold up just fine, okay? The Derya DY12Y, I'm sure I forgot some things, left some things out. If you have any questions, you know you can reach out to me in the comment section. I will answer those questions and let you know if I did leave anything out. I have no issue with that whatsoever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, ask any questions you have and I will answer them. And on this beautiful day that the Lord has made, to God only be the glory.